everybody, and welcome to another Drivers Room replay production. Today we are looking at Season 4, Round 2 in Tier 1, the Elite tier. So this is at St Croix C layout, and it's the Mitsubishi XR PHEV Evo VGT race. Let's get down to the grid and see how the guys got on with qualifying. So in first place we have Martin B. He'll be starting on racing Super Softs. In second place we have Drsl. He'll also be starting on racing Super Softs. In third place we have Alex. He'll be starting on racing Super Softs. In fourth place we have DJ. He'll be starting on racing Super Softs. In fifth place we've got Sean. He'll be starting on racing Super Softs. In sixth place we have Flapjack. He'll also be starting on racing Super Softs. In seventh place we have Kuska. He'll be starting on racing Super Softs. In eighth place we have Wilco. He'll also be starting on racing Super Softs. In ninth place we have Murkoff in his famous Thundercats livery. He'll be starting on racing Softs. In 10th place we have Murkoff's brother. He'll be starting on racing Super Softs. In 11th place we have Ricky. He'll be starting on racing Softs. In 12th place we have Bungino, who will be starting on racing Softs. And in 13th place we have Mr. Drivers Room himself, MJR Mercer, and he'll be starting on racing Super Softs. So let's get to the start line and see how these guys fare for the first corner. So here we go, light's about to go green. Just keep an eye on Martin for the first corner. They all look as if they get a good start. First corner, everybody's looking okay so far. Didn't see any comings together there. Take a look back at Sean. He's taking the inside. Oh, Alex has dropped down to 4th. Sean has moved himself up into 3rd place. Just as we're about to say, it's looking all clean and tidy there. It looks like Rice and Kuska had a slight coming together. It's wiped a little speed from Kuska. He's just dropped a couple of places down into 8th. Murkoff still holding position. And it looks like Mercer's made up a good few places there. Mung's made up 1 place. Rocker's dropped down 2 places. I don't know what's happened there, why Rocker and Ricky have dropped back to where their positions are. Let's take a look back and see what actually happened. So we've got Rocker coming round. Suddenly, I don't know what happened there. Stopping outside at road. Oh, there must have been some coming together between Rocker and Ricky, and Rocker did the right thing, slowed and waited for Ricky to catch up. Rocker jumps into the slipstream of Ricky and flies straight back on the straight. Let's jump back with the leaders. So we've got Martin still under pressure from Drsl in second, followed by Mr. Sean, who's under pressure from Alex, and a slight gap back to DJ, then Flapjack, well, just as Rice just took a little bit of an excursion there, but managed to save it. So a battle happening here between Will Cater and Kuska. So close to barrier there, managed to save it, but lost a lot of speed. Kuska managed to slip past. But, Mercer taking a bit of a dive there on Murkoff, which pushed Murkoff wide, and it looks like Mercer slowed to allow Murkoff to retake the position. I think there was a little bit of late braking there by Mercer. A bit of a gap now back to Rocker, followed by Ricky in 13th place. Martin is pulling a little bit of a gap now on Drsl. He's getting his groove on now. Nice smooth driver is Martin. Looks after his tyres well as well. So Sean was a big winner on the first lap, made up a couple of places. At the moment he's in third place, podium place. We'll see how this all pans out, obviously throughout the rest of the race. Oh, very close to Drsl now, putting Drsl under pressure. Coming to second corner. All neat and tidy through there. Alex still keeping pressure on Sean. Maybe a bit of slipstream. I don't think he's going to be close enough. No. Kuska and Flapjack still chasing. Looks like Rice is just dropped back a little bit. I think I just saw him in the background just hitting barrier, which wiped off a bit of his speed, his overspeed, which has allowed obviously DJ's dropped back a bit, just allowed Mung now to gain a little bit of time on Ricer. holding his own. Bit of a complicated part of the track is this, you've just got to get it just right, else you end up going wide. Mercer making a lot of time up there on Murkoff, throwing a bit of caution to the wind, into the slipstream of Murkoff. Is he going to get it down the inside? Nerves of steel to see how it breaks. Mercer takes it, nice overtake, but then you've got Murkoff on undercut, neck and neck down to this right-hander. Mercer, slight coming together there. Mercer holding his own, not giving an inch. Murkoff just with the overspeed manages to just nip in front. Mercer can reclaim 10th here. He times it just right in slipstream. Pulls to the right. Another case of he who breaks last. Mercer's got inside line. Murkoff's not giving up. Another nice overtake there by Mercer. Murkoff coming again. Mo's going to go inside. Is he going to switch? No, just hands it round, bides his time, sits back a little. Got to remember Murkoff's on the racing softs and Mercer is on the racing super softs, so he'll have a bit more grip at this moment in time. So Rocker and Ricky have dropped back a little bit now, front rest at pack. Ricky's still holding up the rear in 13th, just as the start lap 3. Back to leader, Martin, and it looks like in the background Drsl and Shaw swapping places there. Shaw managed to nip in front of Drsl there, just outbroke. Sorry, Shaw outbroke Drsl there. Stick with these guys a little bit. Ooh, now we've just seen somebody go off into Kuska. Let's just take a look back, just see what happened there. So here we are following Kuska. Makes the right hand look easy. Still carrying 5th. Everything looking smooth. No issues so far. Just touches his rear wheels on the gravel, but drops down from 5th to 6th. That gives Flapjack the opportunity. He nips past. Just a slight mistake there from Kuska, which has now put Rice into contention to yep. So now we've got Rice is overtaken. Mung is now catching up on Kuska. Looks like Kuska's recovered now. He's carrying his speed again. Right turn over bridge, which can catch out. If you're going a little bit too fast around there, you can hit the barrier if you understeer out to the left. Mung in 8th. Wilkinator and Mercer. Mercer's making a late charge through the pack. Good overtake there by Mercer, but is Wilkinator going to do undercut? Into slipstream for this. I'm going to have to back out of it here. But gets a good drive. Looking at his tyres, starting to look a little bit tired now. they might be considering a pit stop shortly. Get rid of them. Murkoff looks like it. Ooh. Yeah, Wilkinator either outbroke himself or his tyres are that knackered that he just couldn't bring it to a slow enough speed, which allowed Murkoff to jump past. His tyres, obviously on racing softs, looking a little bit healthier. Let's have a quick run through the field. So in first place we've got Martin B. Oh, Kuska's just jumped into pits. Second place, Mr. Sean, closely followed by Alex, then Drsl. In fifth we have Flapjack. In sixth we have DJ, being chased down by seventh, Mo. Kuska comes out of the pits in 8th with fresh racing super softs on. In 9th we have Murkoff. In 10th we have Mercer. I think Mercer must have stopped for some tyres because he's got his tyres look fresh. 11th. Yeah, Wilco's been in for some fresh rubber. In 11th, Rocco's obviously stayed out. In 13th, we've got Rickett. So the first lot of lads that I've pitted, maybe doing a two-stopper. Tyre wear does look to be a problem for him. Martin B first. Like I say, nice smooth driver, racing super softs on, tyres maybe 10% worn. I think his main issue will come due to fuel shortage. Mr. Sean second, obviously hammering it a little bit harder than Martin, a little bit less fuel than Martin. Mr. Sean must have been reading his phone or something then. Started drifting to the left, just touched the grass. Top three just pulling away very slightly from the rest of the group. Drsl in 4th, followed by Flapjack, who's way down on fuel. Definitely going to have to pit. I think we'll see a flurry of pit stops now. We've got Mr. Sean going in, Flapjack going in. So the top three have stayed out. Oh no, sorry. The first, we've got Martin staying out, Alex staying out, Drsl staying out. Let's put Mung up into 4th. Looking after his tyres well. A bit lonely there for old Mung. It's a good strategy. a good strategist is Mung. He did start in 12th, remember, so if he's got his strat right, he could end up with a good result here. Cusker in 5th, Shaw in 6th, Flapjack in 7th, closely followed by Murkoff in 8th. Trying to hang it on the outside. We've got Mercer lingering in background. Ricey in 10th, being chased down by Wilkinator in 11th. All guys are reasonably spaced. There's no tight action on track. Ricky in 12th. Must have jumped Rocker in the pits, unless Rocker's had an issue. Ricky and Rocker a little bit off the pace in this particular race, but I'm sure they'll make up for it in other tier 1 races. Might be looking dangerously low now on fuel. Should make it to pits for a bit of fresh rubber, a bit more fuel. Alex, better on fuel. Tyres look a little bit more worn. Alex and Martin are, we call them aliens. There's a set of aliens in the driver's room gang. We call them aliens because we don't know how they can manage to pull 2 seconds a lap on everybody else, and they usually just pull away with races. We all aspire to try and get to these guys' levels, but it's definitely not working for me. Martin B pulls into pits, followed by Alex, followed by Drsl, who by the way is another fast racer. Mung jumps in pits. Puts Cusker in first position. Is he going to take over the lead? I can just hear someone coming. Yes, he jumps into first position. Martin and Alex battling for second place. Let's stick with these guys for a short while. Looks like Martin's pulling slightly away from Alex. There's a slight gap there. Mercer in 6th, having a beast of a race, seeing as they started at the back in 13th. Obviously he's going to have to make another pit stop. I think he's one of the 2 stoppers, but still a good race so far by Mercer. Ricey in 7th, being chased down by Drsl. Rice is another one of us drivers' room commentators. He's taking a bit of a sabbatical at the moment, but hoping to see him come back and do some more commentary. He's got a certain style that I think we've all got accustomed to and like now. Oh, rubs a bit of paint off, touching the barriers. Drsl in 8th. Vulcanator in 9th. Mung in 10th. He should be good till end at race. Murkoff a little bit lonely in 11th. He should be alright till end at race. Enough fuel, new tyres. Rocker in 12th, followed by Ricky, still plugging away in 13th. A little bit wide by Rocker there has allowed Ricky to carry a bit more speed, catch up with him. Oh, Rocker making a little mistake there. Maybe feeling pressure. Rocker went wide again, just touching the grass. Saves it though. And if you noticed, we had a couple of guys jumping into pits up front. We'll just stick with this a little bit, just see how this pans out. But I saw Kuska jump into pits, so I think all the pit stops should be done now, possibly. So it's now just a race to checkered flag. Let's have a look at Ricky's tyres. He's got the slightly slower tyre on, but it's in a better condition than Rocker's. Oh, evasive action there by Ricky. I think his overspeed caught him out. And Rocker came around the corner and I think he panicked a bit, hit the barrier. Oh, Rocker with a bit of damage there. Front left wheel. Sorry if you can hear a bit of a lapping of water sound. That my dog's decided to go for a drink whilst I record this replay. Yeah, I think she's thirsty. She's necking it all. Anyway, back to the race. Rocker's car's recovered, but as Rocker. Ricky carrying a lot of speed coming around there. Takes over Rocker. And then oh, he was pulling away a little bit there. I think he must have outbroke himself in that right hander, which has allowed Rocker to catch up again. Ricky's got the line, inside line, takes it smoothly, keeps in front of Rocker. Rocker tried to go around the outside. It's a little bit dodgy there. There's always marbles on that side of the track. Rocker right in Ricky's slipstream. Is he going to make a dive? Get to inside for this right-hander. Switches it. Brakes. Ricky holds power on and manages to keep in front of Rocker. Back up front we've got Martin. Last 5 minutes at race. Comfortable position as long as he don't make no errors, or a comfortable gap should I say, as long as he don't make no errors. Second place we've got Alex, sorry. Third place we've got Sean. Fourth we've got DJ. It looks like he's recovered from his earlier issues where I think he dropped down to 7th, 8th. It looks like he's had a good recovery drive. Fifth we've got Drsl. Closely followed by Flapjack in 6th. In 7th we've got Monk, who's made up 5 places from the start. So like I said earlier, good strategist is Mongino. 8th for Kuska, was leading the race a couple of laps ago, decided to drop into pits, fresh rubber, which has dropped him down to 8. But he should be able to gain a place or 2 when the guys in front of him, their tyres start to wear off, as long as he don't make no mistakes. 9th we've got Mercer. A bit lonely out there for him today, but he's had another good race. Started in 13th. Oh, the battle is between Wilkes and Murkoff at the moment. So looks like Wilkinator's only just taken Murkoff there for 10th position. Let's have a look at Murkoff's tyres. Racing softs, slightly a little bit more worn than Wilkinator's, so it may be hindering him a little bit. It should be a little bit slower than Wilkinator at this stage of the race. Rocker in 12th. So these two have swapped places. Let's just have a look back and see what happened. So we jump back a bit in time. Ricky's still in 12th, holding his own, followed by Rocker in 13th. Swooping right-hander. Everything looks okay there. Sharp right-hander. Oh, Ricky just took it with a little bit too much speed. Maybe a little bit overexcited, which has allowed Rocker to jump up into 12th position. Right, we'll jump forward again back to where we were and looking at first position. Oh, Alex taking a bit of an excursion there. So we've got Martin in first, Alex in second, this is their last lap. DJ decided to pit, his tyres must have been shot. Third is Drsl. followed very tightly by Sean. Both very fast drivers, these two. Looks like Drsl pulling away from Sean. Sean in 4th, Flapjack in 5th. Made one place from the start. 6th is Mung. Front tyres looking a little bit tired there, but this is his final lap. Just might be taking it a bit cautious, trying to hold his own, possibly try and defend 6th position. Kuska in 7th. Tyres are looking a lot better than Mung's. We'll just follow this battle for a little bit. We've got 6th, 7th and 8th all catching up with each other. Mung rubs a bit of paint and speed off the car. Well, we've got Ricing really putting Kuska under pressure here. Ricing's just been at pit, so his tyres will be perfect. Yeah. Kuska pulls to the right, just not close enough to take Mung. Mung slides it, which allows Kuska to slip past, and Rice. Oh no, Rice is just held back a little bit. Let's just jump up front, see the guys coming across the line. In 1st place we have Martin B. Perfect race, no fuel whatsoever, on vapours. 2nd place, Alex. 3rd place, we have Drsl. Good race by Drsl. 4th, we have Mr. Sean. We've just seen some action in the background, we'll just have a look. 5th, Flapjack. 6th, Kuska. 7th, Mung. 8th, Mr. Rice. 9th, Mercer. Let's just jump back a little bit, let's just see what happened. Rice just comes round. Everything's looking okay so far. Comes round the corner. Mung runs a little bit wide. Rice is slowing down. He must have had a penalty to burn. 9th, Mercer. Good race by him. Saying he started from 13th. 10th is Murkoff. Sorry, Murkoff, just watch you cross the line. And 11th is Wilkinator. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.